Well, hello again everybody. We're going to call this video Lacquer Thinner Part 2. If you saw my last video where I took my wife's 2005 Nissan Altima that had a P0420 code, you saw that 2 gallons of lacquer thinner with 3/4 tank of gas, running that gas tank all the way down to nothing, putting new gas in it, resetting the code, how it turned that engine light off. We're over a week later and it's still off. So the lacquer thinner, which is a Scotty Kilmer hack, actually fixed her car. So now I figured, you know what, why not try it on my car? So my car, if you've been watching the videos, some hesitation issues. It's not that bad. It's just a little bit of hesitation here and there I don't really like. And now I've gotten some comments about, well, I don't know why you checked this, I don't know why you checked that, I would have done this, I would have done that. But what I'm doing, I'm just doing a bunch of videos. I'm not in any hurry to fix this car, and I'm gonna see one at a time if anything fixes the car. Anything that just normal people can do with no scanners or anything like that. This thing has no light that's on, and I know check fuel trims. I've already checked fuel trims, but what I want to do is pour the lacquer thinner in this car and see if it changes anything. And it's another test to see if it blows the car up. Testing my car, not yours. Let's do it. So there's the proof, 1 gallon of lacquer thinner. This car has a lot smaller gas tank than my wife's Altima. It only has a 12-gallon tank. It was almost on empty. I put 4 gallons in it, which brought it up exactly to half a tank. So Scotty Kilmer says half tank gas, 1 gallon of lacquer thinner will turn off your P420 code. But we're also going to see if it does anything else. See if it'll fix any hesitation issues or anything like that with this car. Because you never know. Some of the other issues that your car has, it may be because of a partially clogged catalytic converter. And since this cleans out a catalytic converter, makes it more efficient, it may help something like hesitation issues. Now let's try first crank up. As you can see, it's very hot outside, 95 degrees. When I was out on the road earlier going to Home Depot, it actually went up to 100 degrees. So this super hot. This is probably one of the worst conditions that you could put your car under to run something like this. And if the Nissan survived last week and if the Fiesta survives this week, pretty safe to say it's not going to be that big of a problem. So we'll reset our odometer. Go at least 150 miles, see what happens. We had some bad thunderstorms come through, so I decided to bring the car into the garage and try another step that Scotty does, and that is he runs it for 30 minutes at 2,500 RPM. This is in lieu of taking it on a trip. If you don't want to go somewhere, if he has a customer's car that he's working on, that's one thing he says is you also do that. So I've run this thing well over probably 45 minutes actually at 2,500 RPM. I ran it at 3,500 RPM. The hood's open so air can escape. I've got 2 fans, one on top of another running through it. Have my scan tool hooked up so I know that my coolant temp isn't getting too high. It actually is not even going over 200 degrees, so that's good. Everything that I do on this car, I don't hear any pinging, I don't hear any knocking, weird noises, craziness going on. So with car number 2, pretty much safely say that running lacquer thinner in it at the ratio Scotty Kimmer says to run it is not going to hurt your car. Now, it has not fixed the hesitation problem in this car, which I didn't expect it to, but I figured why not try on another car to see if it hurts anything, and obviously it doesn't. So if you have any type of issue like that, you got a P0420 code, we know it fixes that. It's not necessarily going to fix the hesitation, but one thing I do know is my catalytic converter is probably pretty cleaned out at this point. Keep your money in your pocket by putting a little lacquer thinner in your gas tank, and don't worry about a thing. Have a great day.